but we will see. This is the round of 16 game of Dominate Dominion tournament number 14, and we have Pooty versus Battle Map Bastards. On the bottom half of the screen, we have Battle Map Bastards' team. We have esteemz playing as Nidalee, Crimmage playing as Taric, Puzant playing as Draven, RectumHoward playing as Alistar, TheSambasti playing as Karthus, and I'm Gander. Casting with me this week is
Chobra here once again, and I'm gonna wait until. Oh no, we have some time. We have Taric still loading in. So on the other side of the map, we have Marzag on Wukong, DangerDavis on Brand, Beanheart on Jax, Wormy on Fizz, and POOTERSS on Janna. It's gonna be a good match. Interesting, as Gander already said. We're not that familiar with this team's playstyles. There's also some champions we haven't really seen in these matches before. So it's all gonna come down to how these summoners use it. They'll have to show us what they got.
We do not have a separate camera for POOTERSS, unfortunately, so we will point that out on the map as much as we can, but might not be able to devote all of our camera time to it. It'll be interesting to see how Battle Map Bastards deals with that particular strategy if POOTERSS opts to go for that. And seeing his summoner spells, I'm getting the vibe that that's what he's. I'm feeling the vibe that that's what he might go for.
I see what you did there, sir. I do see it.
And we see him opening with mobility boots, so I think that's he's telegraphing POOTERSS. Everyone else opening boots, pots, pro items, Philostone on Brand. Nothing that looks too crazy or out of the ordinary. I think it looks pretty standard. It looks like we're going to see either Jax or Fizz bottom lane. Jax makes an alright bottom lane. I don't see him down there too often, but he seems successful when he is. You will see Fizz down there, who knows. Looks like Nidalee is going to be going bottom for Battle Map Bastards. I'm really happy to see a Taric, because Taric is one of my favorite champions. I tend to really like Bruiser Taric, even though maybe that's not the best way to build Taric, but it's a lot of fun. And we'll see what he's got a pro ring, so I'm feeling like he's going to go maybe AP support, maybe AP Bruiser. We will find out.
Right. Wow, I just can't speak right away today at all. Should probably drink my water every time I try to speak because my voice is just going out for whatever reason. But the game has begun. POOTERSS starting right away and going for this move speed.
That movement speed is completely outlandish. He's already over there.
Oh man!
Interrupting that before anything even happens. POOTERSS has come to play, ladies and gentlemen. Up at the top, however, we have Brand getting caught in middle of the entire enemy team. Bad things happening, or not Brand, Wukong, excuse me. Brand showing up just after him to that fight. Wukong narrowly escaping there, but Draven is right over there to catch him. And he is going to go down, leaving it for a little bit of a lopsided matchup on top right now. Going 4v2 up here. Jax jumping in with a counter-strike. And Brand on the retreat, being chased away. We got an exhaust goes down on Jax. He is deathly allergic to exhausts. And he goes through the Karthus wall, getting slowed. And he is going to go down. Brand, however, looks like he might get away okay if he can just fall back to that point. And he is going to make it. POOTERSS was able to, what the hell will Fizz, secure the bottom point while that was going on. Brand is taking some damage, but doing his best to delay as long as he can, waiting for Jax to get back there. Over at the drill, we have a little engagement over there, but Taric and Draven are both really low on hit points there, and Wukong going in to chase Taric out as they begin to capture, and they are able to secure that point. 4 points for POOTERSS' team right now.
Yeah, they turned that around really well. They lost fight at the windmill by quite a bit, but they turned it around by taking the drill right away. The bottom boneyard was, of course, taken quite early on also by Janna and Fizz, and now they're kind of all spread out. Nidalee having trouble taking that boneyard back, and Jax now pressuring up at the windmill. We do see some more damage going down onto Karthus. Karthus taking some more tower hits, not in a good position. Fizz comes in for that little snipe, and then is going to get out to safety with that playful trickster. So good play. Meanwhile, top, Alistar getting taken down pretty low by Brand and Jax combined. They'll be able to neutralize and take this windmill. while Nidalee, being played by esteemz, is trying to take back the quarry here, but POOTERSS using that flash to get in just a little bit closer to disrupt that channel once again.
Briefly a 5-cap here for POOTERSS' team. More horrifically effective than I ever could have possibly envisioned so far in this game. Fizz pole dancing out of there, but Karthus ult goes down. Is it going to pick up Wukong before he backs? Yes, it is. Draven misses with the ult. Fizz narrowly escaping death there. And they're diving in for Alistar over here at the drill right now. Whoa, there we go. It's Draven time. Ult comes right back, takes out Brand in the process. Karthus picks up a kill on Jax, and now it's just Fizz, and he's going down as well.
Yep, Draven narrowly escaping with just 46 health. POOTERSS comes in to try to interrupt, but is going to get sandwiched by Nidalee and Taric, and that's an ace for BMBD. And they currently still only have a 2-cap, so we do see Karthus rushing up there towards the windmill. Him and Taric will reach the point. They will get the neutralize, but can they get the cap before Wukong and Brand appear for that disruption? I'm not so sure.
I think they might be able to. Just with a couple seconds to spare, they are able to secure that point. Brand throwing down the AoE. Him and Wukong going to town on Taric up there, but standing inside Defile is not such a great thing to do. Wukong falls. And now Brand is up there by himself waiting for reinforcements from Jax. Is he going to get him?
Oh, Jax comes in narrowly in time with that counter-strike. Is going to get the stun onto Alistar to save Brand. But no kills are going to happen on either side. Draven showing up, looking for some action, looking for some extra kills. Meanwhile, bot lane, it's once again a 2v1 against Nidalee. The Garrison did go down onto the boneyard for that fast regen. Meanwhile, Karthus gets caught by Jax. Jax gets the shutdown gold onto Karthus, and then is going to retreat, which is a very, very good idea right now. They are on limited resources on both teams. POOTERSS doing a really good job of spreading out the enemy team, though. And
he is not quite going to get that neutral off on the drill. Stayed a little bit longer than I think was safer there, but he should be able to get away from this okay. And up the top of the map, we've got another dive in at top. Alistar trying to defend, but taking a lot of damage in the process. Fighting underneath that tower, though, is helping him out quite a lot. Although ultimately not terribly effective, he is going to fall. Windmill is going to get picked up again. Windmill's been passed back and forth constantly so far this entire game. POOTERSS trying to pick up the bottom point, but is going to be chased away by Draven. There are 2 global ults on Battle Map Bastards' team. You have Karthus' Requiem, and you have Draven's Whirling Death that have that extensive amount of reach they can use to interrupt from afar.
Yeah, that is helping them quite a bit. Meanwhile, Karthus does get caught, is going to get taken down once again in a 2v1 situation. However, despite their ability to disrupt from afar, POOTERSS has been doing a great job of pretty much spreading the enemy team thin. They've had to use Draven to kind of roam around, picking off POOTERSS and any other roamers, which effectively is making it easier for Wukong and Jax up here at the top alongside Brand. Even now, despite their low health, they're able to separate the enemy teams and then focus down one target at a time. Meanwhile, bot lane, Nidalee goes down to Fizz, and now it's Fizz and Janna, both at about half health, going against this Draven, trying to just pressure him inside this boneyard area.
Alistar in the middle of the map, sees throwing down some crowd control on Brand over there, and then backing out, just exchanging a few blows there to try and put some hurt on him while Ali waits, no doubt, for his teammates to arrive. It looks like he might be trying to cut in and make a play for the refinery, but Wukong is going to catch him. Very unfortunate timing there, and now Alistar has to deal with that, but he headbutts him right on out of the way. Karthus is going to pick up a POOTERSS kill with Requiem there, and is Wormy going to get away from Draven down near the bottom here? No, he runs into Nidalee at the speed shrine, and Nidalee doesn't get that kill. Fizz narrowly able to escape from there. Just needs to land one good spear, and Wormy dodges, and he might get away from there. He dodges around, goes back the other way. Draven's right there, pole dances, gets into the bushes, ducks out of the bushes, dodges a spear, turns around, finally gets picked off. And
that was a good run coming out from Wormy, extending just the time of that chase. Meanwhile, Wukong comes in a 2v1 against Alistar and Nidalee, but does have Cyclone, tries to get the kill onto Alistar, will be successful, and now is going to chase down the esteemz on that Nidalee.
POOTERSS picking up the dropped tower over there. Nidalee going around, looking like she wants to go for an interrupt there, but isn't quite able to pick it up in time. Fizz is cutting around in for the quest objective point. Wow. Fizz is going around for that quest objective point, and him and POOTERSS are going to pull off that neutral on it. There's just lightning right over my house. It's a little distracting when it flashes in the side of my window. And no, it's going to get interrupted by Alistar down there. Pooter's not quite going to get that cap there, and sandwiched in between a Draven and a cow place, Pooters is actually going to get away just fine.
Yep, they chose to turn their backs and go for that tower to make sure that they could recap it right now. BMBD is kind of pressed for Nexus Energy. They're sitting at 414 to 194 disadvantage, so they're quite a bit behind. They want to make sure that they have a handle on the towers. Meanwhile, Pooters is going for the drill alongside Beanheart, but Pooters melts right away. Beanheart now in a little bit of trouble, but uses Leap Strike very well onto his own minions to get away, and that's going to leave room for Fizz to start the channel here, but TheSambasti does come up and gets that good wall of pain, forcing Fizz to retreat here from the boneyard.
Some very aggressive backcapping and tower harassment has been treating Pooty really well this game, and Taric in the middle of the map going to get caught by Brand and Wukong. I don't know if he's going to make it out of that. He is not. Alistar up at the top of the map trying to get some cap time in on there, but is chased away quickly by Jax, though Nidalee and Draven are coming in from behind right now to add some damage to this fight. Both of them ranged characters. Should be able to assist pretty good here. Nidalee, however, looks like she's going to break off for the refinery instead. Alistar trying to delay as long as he can, and Draven having to turn around to go for Pooters, who is back capping the drill.
Yeah, meanwhile, Nidalee is going to get the neutralize here at the refinery. Should be able to get the cap, no problem, but we'll have to retreat afterwards. Pooters is going to get caught by Crimmage here, but DangerDavis putting out tons of damage, and Pooter is picking up that killing blow onto Taric.
And Wukong going to go for the refinery right now as Jax and Brand split off towards the top of the map to take care of Nidalee and try and protect the windmill. Pooter's is going to go for the drill to try and interrupt that, and barely, just barely does so. Sliver of a health left on that, but it looks like Pooter's is going to go down in the process of trying to hold that, and Fizz is able to take out Karthus down there. Fizz, quite a dangerous, quite a bursty champion.
Yeah, meanwhile, Jax gets a good disruption onto both Draven and Taric here with that counter-strike. Draven not in a good place. His teammates kind of left him behind to fight against Jax, which is not at all where he wants to be. They target Taric right away afterwards. Good counter-strike going to come out. This tower is neutralized, so neither team has an advantage fighting here. Alistar does get away with that Polarize for the time being, but just one more hit from both champions and he'll be going down right away. Nidalee choosing to go down to the boneyard to just get a simpler neutralize and cap to avoid opposition, but right now it's still a 4 cap in favor of Pooters, and there's only 10 points left.
And we are counting down the clock right now. The Shark taking a big bite out of Nidalee there, and this game is going to go to Pooty in the first round.
Wow, so